Hello and welcome to another edition of Conspirator Brock's Pull List. This is my pull list for the week of April 14th, 2021. If you hear noise in the background, that's laundry going on in the house. Sorry, it's the only chance I got to record and the only time laundry was able to be done. Woohoo. Anyway, let's dive right into it. It's an okay sized week this week. First up, we have American Vampire 1976. This is book 7. Looks like we're going on to the family trees story arc in there, or something to do with family trees. I have no idea. We'll see. But yeah, love American Vampire. It's amazing. If you haven't checked it out, I do highly recommend you track down the first handful of the first graphic novel and just read that. If you don't like it after that, you're not going to like it. But if you do, keep going with it. Next up, we have Batman the Detective by Tom Taylor. Tom Taylor's just been kicking ass on what he's been doing at DC and on his own independent work. So I'm super excited to see what he has in store for Batman in The Detective. It's a 6-issue mini, so it's not too long of a commitment, or if you want, you can just wait and read it when it's collected. Next up is Batman Urban Legends number 2. The first one was good. I liked it. The way they're keeping everything kind of together. It's an anthology thing for kind of the Batman universe. Some Red Hood stories going on in it. We'll see where it goes, but overall, not bad. Next up is a book that's going to eventually piss me off because they'll probably just shove it into the next omnibus and make me buy another one. So yeah, and that's Challenge of the Super Sons, number 1 of 7. Peter Tomasi's back writing the Super Sons. And like I said, it's really annoying that they've come out with a new one so close to when, I think what happened was he did Super Sons during Rebirth. They did an omnibus of that and a couple other things that were tied in one shots. Then they released the 12-issue Super Sons miniseries that dove into what happened in between certain issues of the series before. And so we got that. Well, after that, they released another omnibus now with that stuff in it. So technically right now I have 2 Super Sons omnibuses. One that has just this early stuff and the one that has later stuff. And I'm looking at there might be a third. So yeah. Who knows? Super Sons is really good. It's good, but I don't like the way they've been publishing the collected versions and the nice, I honestly wish they would have done a deluxe collected version, like an omnibus version of the main title and all the other stuff, and then just done a deluxe hardcover of the 12-issue mini, and then a deluxe hardcover of this one, and then done another omnibus with all of it in it. But who knows? That's just me as a practical consumer who hates having to fork over money 400 billion times for something. But I do it anyway. Just sucker right there. Anyway, next up is a new number 1 from Image, and that's Home number 1. I'm going to give this book a try to see what it's all about. I am going to be trying out a lot of the Image number 1s that are coming out. Some of them I won't, but the ones that I think look interesting, I will definitely check out. So I'll let you know how Home is, and if it's something that maybe you should check out yourself. Next up is The Joker number 2. First issue was awesome. Can't wait for the second issue to drop. And it's right here, and I can't wait to find out what's in it. But yeah, Joker, awesome stuff. Tynion the Fourth is great. Gillian March's art is fantastic. Good stuff. Another number 1 from Image, and that is Jules Verne's Lighthouse number 1. I'm just curious to see what it's all about. I'm not a huge Jules Verne fan, but we shall see if this piques any of my interest in that direction. Next up is a book by Gillian March, and that's Karmen number 2. Which I really love the first issue. It was really awesome, so I cannot wait to see what happens in this issue. But his art is just fantastic. The story being told is really intriguing, and I do highly, highly recommend, if you can, to track down a copy and get one for yourself, because it's really good. Next up is a crossover book, and that crossover is Locke Key, The Sandman, Hell and Gone. So this is going to be the Locke Key Sandman crossover. I am super stoked. I'm excited. I want to check it out. I have not read all of Locke Key. I've read the first trade a long time ago. I enjoyed it. I haven't watched the TV show, but it's on my list of tons of stuff to watch. But I haven't really been in the mood for TV, except for Falcon Winter Soldier. I watch that every week. Invincible is good, but I'm stockpiling episodes because some series I think do better in longer spurts than boom, 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 and stop. So, but that's just me. Next up is one from Tom King, and I'm super excited for, and that's Rorschach, number 7 of 12. What Tom King is doing in Rorschach is amazing. It's just really just out there and deep and just solid writing. The art is fantastic as well. George Fornes does a fantastic job on this, and it's a really, really well done book, and I highly recommend it. And yeah. Next up is Superman number 30. Coming back off of Future State. Superman's been good. I'm still enjoying it. I think it's Philip K. Johnson's writing it, and so we'll see. I've been enjoying it so far. Next up is a book that I actually got the issue after it last week. We were actually shorted, or all our copies were damaged or whatever for this next book, so it's coming out after the previous one, and that is Walking Dead Deluxe number 11. I got 12 last week, but 11 was not there, and I kind of freaked out because I was like, oh wait, and I checked my pile. I'm like, I don't have it. Did I get it? And it was because it was damaged. So I have 12 issues. I need to sit down and just read them. Walking Dead is one of those books that I read in trade, so for me to go back and read it in single issue, I wouldn't be able to do it. I never jumped. I got caught up with it, but I never jumped from trade to single issue, so I'm not going to start now. But I do need to sit down and read what I have and kind of just re-enjoy the whole story, and this time in color. So, yeah. Last up is Wonder Woman number 771. It was good. 770 was good. Becky Houlihan has done a fantastic job. So, yep, can't wait. Dive in. Good stuff. I did pick up some variants this week. The first one was for a George Fornes variant for American Vampire 1976 number 7. So I snagged that one up. It's late. Sorry, I've been yawning. I'll explain why in a minute. Next up is a blank cover, which isn't really blank, for Batman the Detective, number 1. Urban Legends, Batman number 2 had 2 covers. This one was the first one I snagged, and of course Katana was the next one, so I had to pick that one up. This is a second print for Infinite Frontier. I thought was an awesome cover with Darkseid, so I snagged that one up. Joker, of course, number 2 had a variant cover and a 1 in 25 cover that I thought was pretty good, so I snagged the 1 in 25 up as well. Locke Key had a bunch of variants, but this is the one I enjoyed the most, so I snagged that one up. That's cover B. Rorschach, of course, had a variant for number 7, so I picked that one up as well. And then Wonder Woman 771 had an awesome kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Like Viking or yeah. You get my drift. So that's it for what I got this week. I did pick up a little thing for my daughter. I got her Owlie flying lessons. She's been really enjoying Owlie. This is volume 3 basically, but she loves Owlie. She likes reading it. It's a really simple read for kids. So if you have a young one at home, I do highly recommend Owlie. My daughter loves it. So yeah, so this is for her, and she will enjoy it when she's ready. Yeah, but that's it for this week's pull list. So I have a couple things to talk about real quick. One, the reason I'm so tired is I've actually been running around all day. I woke up, got the kids situated. We went out for the second day in a row and went through stuff in the garage and purged out a bunch of toys and stuffed animals and all that stuff, and just went to Goodwill and just got rid of it. So, and 2 loads to Goodwill, and I'm making a dent in the garage. So hopefully it'll be done. Hopefully I can work at it. Who knows when it'll be done. As far as that goes, the kids decided to have a fun day with Grandma, or wanted to hang out with Grandma because Grandma's going to watch them tomorrow. So they're spending the night with Grandma, so I get a night off. But before I could sit down and record, I had a bunch of stuff to do after I dropped them off. I ran a couple errands after dropping them off. One of the big errands I ran was I got a bike from one of our customers at Comics Conspiracy. He had an extra bike that he didn't want anymore. It just needed new tires and like new pedals if I wanted to change out the pedals, which I did because they're like the ones that clip onto the actual shoe, biking shoe. So I took that down to the bike place, and I'm going to be picking up it on Friday. So hopefully it's all ready for me to go and I can bike. They say you don't forget how to ride, ever forget how to ride a bike. Well, we'll see if this 41-year-old remembers how to ride a bike. But yeah, my kids will be super stoked because they, I'm gonna pick them up tomorrow, pick them up Friday. They've been wanting me to ride with them, so we can go some places. So next thing is bike locks. So then I ran, and then came home. I had to drop some stuff off. Ran to get food for the evening. Walked the dog. So a lot of stuff, and I'm just a little tired. So it's later than normal when I'm recording this. So yeah, that's why. But of course, I'm always tired on Wednesdays, and I yawn through it. And it's just when I yawn, you take a shot. That's just the game. I have been getting rid of some stuff through eBay, which if you want to see what I'm getting rid of, you can head on over to my eBay page. There's a link in the description below. But I've been getting rid of NES and Super Nintendo and Game Boy boxes for games. The market for this is ridiculous. So I have a handful of those. So I've been listing those up. Need to put some more of them up. But yeah, those things, pretty much this, from what I've sold so far, I can get a PlayStation 5 if they were available. That's a lot. But yeah, it's good times. It's always good to see what you still have around your house that you don't want and get rid of it. Somebody might want it. But yeah. And then what else was there? That's pretty much it. I'm just a little tired. Need to get this up. Need to play some. So, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're picking up. If you have any questions, put them down there. I try to get to them if I can. I don't have notifications turned on for a lot of stuff, just because when I had them on, it was kind of just this stressful environment of bing my phone, ding this, then ding, 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 and it would be stuff that I didn't care about. And so I just kind of got tired of it. So my phone only really gives me notifications for stuff I want to get. YouTube, unfortunately, I don't get notifications on that one. But if you want, leave a comment and I'll hopefully get to it. Yeah. You can also listen to me on the Comics Conspiracy podcast. We just finished recording episode 490. 496. Yeah, we're getting up there almost to 500. But we've been around for 10 years now, so what can you do? Link, as usual, in the description below for that. We just answered some questions, talked about, Lucy Liu being cast in the Shazam 2 movie. We talked about the Joye Hummel. I can't remember pronounce her name. I'm probably butchering it. The woman who originally wrote, the first woman to write Wonder Woman comics a long time ago. She passed away at the age of 97 last week. So it's sad news. So we talked about that. Answer some listener questions, a little more Falcon Winter Soldier talk. So again, check it out if you want. Link in the description below for that. You can help me a little and my fellow conspirators out through Patreon at www.patreon.com/comicsconspiracy. For as little as $1 a month, you help us with hosting fees and getting stuff. So thank you very much to all of our Patreon backers. It helps out immensely. You can also help me out a little more directly by clicking on any of the Amazon links here or at conspiratorbrock.com. If you click on it, buy something, I get a little cut. Thank you. I have some Amazon money to buy stuff on Amazon. Or if you can go over to my eBay page where I'm getting rid of stuff. I listed a few independent, recent independent miniseries up there, so you can check those out. But yeah, again, link in the description below. You can follow me on Twitter. My handle is BESBasement. BESBasement. I still haven't gotten my original account back. Who knows if I ever will. Twitter is... I think Twitter support is just a robot that doesn't do anything, that sends out random replies just because it's programmed to send out random replies, but nothing ever gets done. If you know anyone on Twitter, or if you know anyone who works at Twitter, you know, say, hey, what's going on over there? But yeah, so that's it. I will catch you next week, and thank you for watching.